We got to figure out what's going on with this car and get it going. Right now I'm working on steering. That's why I kind of disassembled all this, because the steering is wrong here. It's not on far enough. So being that it's not on far enough, it just slips right off. Gogo, we know already, welded this here, which I'm going to have to somehow delete. All right, what solution do I need here? That's welded on. I get that. But is it welded on from the inside too? If I could pull this panel out, I could cut that off pretty simply. That might be my solution. And then I'll just slice and dice it. The 4-inch, I ain't playing around no more. The 4-inch cut all, that's not gonna fit that way. It's also not going to fit that way. You might remember when they put the steering column in the video up above, it was wrong. You guys might be asking why weren't they having any other supervision? Because sometimes the best way to learn things is just to learn how to do it. Well, that's one. But now that we're trying to get this thing race ready in a very small amount of time, an unrealistic amount of time, chances are we are not going to make it. But we're going to give it a valiant effort. And this is just going to be chalked up as a learning experience. We need to find our set screw. I don't know if I should pull that all the way out, but I'm going to, just for mock-up purposes. Let's send this bad boy back through. Keep an eye out for it over here for me. You know, now that I took this big metal panel off, there's not a whole lot of place to rest the GoPro. How are we on time? 47. All right, I didn't find any baling wire, but I did find a C-clamp made out of the best Chinesium. All right, keep your eyes right here. Want to use your best hammer for a gig like this. See if I can find a little extension for my hammer. Looks like I found a hammer extension. I need to rotate this. I can't see if our set screw is lined up yet. There we go. Our set screw back in. I'm going to run it down, back it off, and then run it down again. That way we know it's got that good bite. No idea if this gearbox even works. We may have to just swap it out. But down here at Hopes and Dreams Racing, we're going to see what we can make happen. You notice our bolts are now about a ½ inch off. Let me see if I can get these bolts out of here. There's one. Perfect. Okay, that bolt seems like it's stuck in there. Let me go get a motivator. I think I just broke the weld. Now we'll just bend that back so it's out the way. Right now, my plan is lop this off. We're just gonna whack, 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 whack. And then we'll make a piece of angle iron here. We'll bolt the angle iron to the bracket down there, pull it up, and then bolt. That way you can take it back out. I'm gonna go get the slice and dice. I don't want to ruin another lens, so I'm gonna move you guys off to the side. Sawzall blade just doesn't hack it. Maybe we come up with another plan, guys. I burnt it up. Actually, I don't think we have a choice. We have to come up with another plan, guys. All right, so this is gonna take more work than I thought. I'm not gonna have time to finish. Let me save my light. All right, I'm back with my messed up hairdo. And I think I got a plan, all right, for our steering column. Made a stop at the local CarQuest. Those guys always help me out. They hooked me up again because I do so much business with them, but they let me bring different size exhaust clamps to where I can make sure I got the right one. Both the ones I brought were wrong. So this is in the middle. I'm hoping this is the right one. Let's check it out. Come with me on this adventure and I'll explain the plan. All right. Then I'll just put a flat plate between them on the bottom, drill 2 holes. We'll screw it to the quick steer, and then we can just bolt these on and I'll weld the plate to the bottom of the clamps here. That should have plenty of strength. Following me? That's a 6-inch plate. So if we go 6.5 inches, we should be fine. I found this strap here, which is 8.5 inches. I may not even cut it. Yeah, I may not even cut that, because that looks pretty good right there. Then I'll just weld that like that on this side, and the same thing on the other side. We should be golden. However, that strap is a little bit thicker than this. I might have to cut it out a bit. That's fine. That's why they invented 4-inch grinders, right? Maybe I'll also cut off the plate down there so I have my measurement for the bolts. We'll use the same bolts that we took out. Hopefully I didn't get that lens with that. We'll weld this before we figure out where the holes go. Come over here. I can't afford to ruin another lens. That was Grandpa on the phone. He's gonna come by and visit, I guess. My problem is, once I weld this on, the nuts are gonna... They may just be locking nuts after I'm done welding this on. Because they'll catch the metal. It's alright. It'll be fine. That's future me's problem. And since I will be welding this time, I'm going to use our best in Chinesium locking pliers. It doesn't have to hold, it just has to kind of hold. Perfect. Let me go test this real quick because we always tack and test. I should have done that the first time. I probably would have had better tack welds if I did. Just going to use the old calibration eye to mark these out real quick. Don't have to be exact, just kind of exact. All right, let's test that out. Looks pretty good. That was almost stupid. Wrong safety glasses. Go do some testing. What do y'all think? That looks pretty good, don't it? All right. We just full weld this in and we're ready to go. Now remember, I'm not a welder. I just pretend to be one on YouTube. Follow me down this rabbit hole real quick. So you see how it operates now? Now what we're going to do is we're going to drill 2 holes here for those 2 bolt holes there. So they got a thread into here. Then I'll send both bolts through the top into the changer. That's the plan. Just use the old calibration eye here. We know that one bolted up to the quick change. So we're just going to transfer that over. So let's see. We're all going down this rabbit hole together. Let's watch how this train wreck ends. I might have missed my alignment on these holes a little. But, you know, I'm not a fabricator. I just play one on YouTube. I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to go the next size up, guys. All right. Yeah, because I'm about to have the steering up in about 10-15 minutes. This steering is going to be mounted and ready to go. It's going to be 1,000 times better than it was. All right, going 1 drill size extra seemed to be the key. Now we'll just tighten this down. It's going to be where it should have been in the first place. You never have to worry about these bolts coming out the way this is designed.